Go ahead.
I was born and raised in the Catholic Church, made all my sacraments, and attended church every Sunday. But when I was adult, I broke away from the church. Although I have always been a believer, I didn't know what it was to be a follower of Jesus. A year and a half ago, I went through immense loss and heartbreak. I didn't know how I would get through the pain I was feeling. I felt so lost. A good friend of mine, who is a God-loving, strong Christian, prayed for me and with me. She encouraged me to start reading the Bible. She encouraged me to talk to God about the pain and loss I felt. That's when my life started to change. Initially, my prayers were me begging God to bring my daughter and grandchildren back to my life. I didn't see a way of being happy ever again unless they came back to me. On December 9th, 2024, my heart was so broken I didn't think I could live another day. That was the day I completely surrendered my life to the Lord. The most incredible feeling I have ever felt was the Lord taking all my pain and my sin from me. I was overcome with such a peace and joy in my heart. I sat on my bed and wept. I felt God's presence and knew my life was forever changed. After I surrendered myself to the Lord, so many things started to fall into place. God led me to Bridgewater Church. He sent many God-loving people into my life. I joined a small group. God led me to sponsor a few children in Guatemala, then had me join a team going to Guatemala to serve in Cambalam. I even got to meet the children I sponsor. Not only is God blessing me with so many wonderful people and experiences, but He is changing the person I am. My prayers are no longer for the things I want, but are for His will. I now trust God completely and know that His plan for me is perfect. My daughter and grandchildren have not returned to me. My family is still broken, but I know that the Lord is with me, and I have learned that I can only find true peace and joy from Him. There are still days when my heart hurts, but I know I can lean on Him, and He can and will help me through any storm that comes my way. One of my favorite verses is John 15:2. He cuts off every branch of mine that doesn't produce fruit, and He prunes the branches that do bear fruit so that they will produce even more. I pray God continues to work on me and shape me into the person He created me to be. I want to be baptized by Jen Page. Jen's prayers, encouragement to read the Bible and turn to the Lord ultimately led me down the path to surrendering my life to Him. I love the Lord with all my heart and want others to know that I am no longer just a believer, but a follower. Baptism will help me proclaim to others my vow to grow stronger in my faith and to become a better and stronger disciple.
That's a great story about how God doesn't have any grandkids. He's only got children, and no matter how you're raised and no matter what your parents, who they are and what they've done, we all need to come to our own place of surrender with the Lord. And we're so thankful that God has led you in that way, Maria. And so based upon your profession of faith, we baptize you in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, buried with Him in baptism and raised to walk in newness of life.